Hello, my name is Maxim Mazохin. I am the student of Yeritsan School, and today I will present graphical peculiarities of advertisements, specifically graphical means. The following structural semantic components are defined in advertising text. Headline, the main part of the ad and the first thing that catches the eye of the reader. It consists of 1 to 5 words or phrases marked out by a large shift. The main text, the information promised by the headline. It contains persuasive details. It is in the text that the two main functions of an advertisement are realized, the informative and influencing functions. The main text may be written in different genres, a dialogue, monologue, epistolary, narrative, descriptive genres, etc. And the slogan, the verbal logo, reflecting the conception of the company and its strategy. It is usually a short expression, cliché, or a phrase. The slogan is a shortcut expression isolated from the other parts of the text, both graphically and semantically. The secondary structural semantic components of the advertisement text are the prescriptor, an instruction, example of a blank, the rules, etc., that are connected with the explanation of the object advertised. Extra information about products or services. Textogram, a text containing from 2 to 3 words, designed as a graphic sign, the plans of expressions and the content of which fully coincide. And the verbal logo, the brand of a product or company. Its main functions are: first, personification of the product or company; two, individualization of the objects of the advertisement and its symbol; and three, pointing out the brand. Graphical means in advertisements. In advertising, graphical means of expressiveness play an important role. They are used to attract the attention of the customers and cause interest to the text of the advertisement. They are used to create emotive coloring or emphasis, which underline this or that part of an utterance or prompt the existence of some subtext. This intentional violation of the graphical shape of a word or word combination is to reflect its authentic pronunciation is called a graphon. Graphical changes may reflect not only the peculiarities of pronunciation, but are also used to convey the intensity of the stress, emphasizing and thus foregrounding the stressed words. Graphical expressive means serve to convey in the written form those emotions which in the oral speech are expressed by intonation and stress. To such purely graphical means, notable the violations, we should refer all changes of the type, italics, bold type capitalization, and spacing of graphemes, hyphenation, multiplication, etc. The study of graphical means of expressiveness in advertising shows that capital letter is mostly used in all of the parts of speeches. The aim of using capital letter in advertisement is to stress the importance of each word in the phrase, as we see it in the advertisement of cosmetic firm Charles Atlas. You too can have a body like mine, with all words capitalized. According to the frequency of usage, variability of functions, the important place among graphical means of foregrounding is occupied by italics. It adds logical or emotive significance, separate syllables, and morphemes. As we can see on the top right picture, there is an example of italics. So in these pictures, we can see all the examples. For example, the McDonald's one, it stresses on the use so font one to gain attention. In the bottom left, as we can see, it also attracts attention with the capitalized words. While analyzing different types of advertisements, a non-standard method called deliberate mistake can be found in it. It is an orthographical reproduction of the word that is the replacement of vowels and consonants, which aims to attain alliteration. We come across many ads with deliberate mistake, such as club quality, cut close, quick, fabulous food, and also with an example of cool cigarettes, shoe white. Here are some more examples. This slide is also used in both capitalization and deliberate mistake. Capitalization and deliberate mistake. For example, the first line of "oh dear" should be spelled, and all of the words in following statements should be replaced with a normal, with the right one, with the correct one. Okay. Words should be replaced with the correct order. So for example, "oh dear" must be spelled with D-E-A-R and so on. But if you grab the sneakers, all of those mistakes are hidden away. Next are punctuation marks. Punctuation or marks also play an important role in the text of advertisement, which fulfill not only the function of separating the members of the sentence into separate syntactic units and pointing the communicative type of the sentence, but also showing author's attitude towards the utterance. Punctuation marks prompt whether there is a subtext and give the project of the emotional reaction which the reader will have. For example, this slide, in this we can see the example of punctuation. So for example, the first one being the "let's eat grandma," and next one being "let's eat grandma." So as the advertisement says, punctuation saves lives. Next is an example of question and answer type advertisements. For example, "think you're being healthy, learn why you're not." And the last ones, these are the statements which are pointed out with the dots, the ultimate quick fix. "This sure works if you do," and "drink it to believe it," the Pepsi advertisement. The analysis of advertisements show that dots and dashes are used very often to imitate spontaneity of oral speech. For example, when writing an advertisement of brand, one can often see absence of space, which is mostly used to show creative manner of advertising. For example, the left one is an example of that. To the right in the center, we can see even the examples of italics and punctuation marks, as well as dots and dashes. And the right one being the share Coke with, to show creativity with whom share cola with. Thus, the study of the graphical means of expressiveness in advertisements show that graphical means fulfill not only the function of separating the members of the sentence into separate syntactic units, but also show author's attitude towards the advertisement and influence readers' consciousness, making the advertisement more impressive and alluring. Thank you for your attention.